Hey there, Mavs. How's it going? Great to see you. Glad you're back. Look who's back with me. Bet you could never guess. It's not Baby Echo. It's not Mama Echo. Cousin Echo is back in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right. Here we go. Let's practice our sounds. These are all review. Repeat after Cousin Echo. O-N-G, song-ong. O-N-G, song-ong. A-U, sauce, aw. A-U, sauce, aw. O-L-T, bolt, olt. O-L-T, bolt, olt. C-H, chinch. C-H, chinch. E-E, jeep, E. E-E, jeep, E. O-N-K, honk, onk. O-N-K, honk, onk. O-W, snow, O. O-W, snow, O. L, lamp, O. L, lamp, O. Nice job. I sure hope you participated. Okay, are you ready for the word of the day? The word of the day. What is the word of the day? What is that word? Can you chunk it if it's tricky for you to read? That's right, adjective. And that actually fits with some of the grammar work you did last week and this week as well. Adjective. What is an adjective? Yes, Mavs, an adjective is a describing word. So give me an adjective for Cousin Echo. Green, cute, furry, sweet, thoughtful, smart, and funny. Those are all adjectives to describe Cousin Echo. That's right. Okay, if I have these word part chunks, and we know that looking at words in chunks is a smart strategy as both a reader to decode new multisyllabic words and as a writing speller, what order would you put them in to spell adjective? All right, let's check it. Let's see how it looks. While I'm rewriting it in the chunks that you suggested, I want you to grab a pencil and a paper. If you don't have those materials nearby, go ahead and pause the video now so you can grab those and come back ready to go. Does your adjective look like this? Nicely done. Okay, now let's mark it up. Let's review how we would mark it up and what we notice about the last syllable in adjective. So first, say it to yourself. Adjective. Adjective. Let's scoop the syllables. Adjective. Does yours look like that? Now let's mark it up. What type of syllable is the ad? That's right, it's a closed syllable. Make this a little bigger for you. It's a closed syllable because the D is closing in that vowel. It's not open to the end. Also closed because the J and the C are closing in this vowel. How about this one? This is new for us this week. We call it a vowel consonant E syllable. Usually a vowel consonant E syllable, the vowel says its name. That bossy mama who actually doesn't talk, but is just bossy with a finger point. Hey, you say your name. Makes vowels say their name and be a long sound. Is it adjective? Nope. So this is a vowel consonant E exception. So we cross it out to show that it's an exception. It is not making the I say its name like IVE chunks usually do. So let's go through our vowels now. In this closed syllable, what's the A saying? A, apple, A, it's a short A. What's the E saying? E, ed, It's a short E. And what did we just say the I is saying? It's also a short I. Usually with an E, it's a long vowel, but this is an exception because there's a V. Remember, no word likes to end in V. It can't do it. V's scaredy cat and can't be at the end of a word, so you have to have an E at the end because no word can end in V. Is the E saying anything? So what do you do to show that? Nicely done. Now go ahead and pause the video and put adjective in a complete sentence for yourself. Make sure there's a subject, a predicate, so the thing you're talking about, what the thing is doing, and every sentence starts with a capital and every sentence ends with some type of punctuation. Pause it now and I'll show you what I come up with when we come back. All right, let's see what you came up with. This would be a great time that if you feel comfortable doing it, posting a picture of your sentence on Seesaw to share with your teachers. And if not, that's okay. Just make sure that you did your practice and you took time to write a complete sentence. Here's what I came up with. My friend used a kind adjective to describe me. Did I have adjective in there? Do I have a subject? Who's my subject? Yep, my friend. And what did my friend do? That's right, she used a kind adjective to describe me. So it's a complete sentence. Did it start with a capital? Sure did. Did it end with punctuation? Check your sentence and make sure you have all of those things before we move on. If you need to pause the video now to make some changes, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, join me as we move on. Okay, now let's practice building some words and then identifying the syllables you see in them. Remember, being able to identify the syllables helps us to be a better reader and a speller, because if we can chunk words into syllables and parts that we know, it can help us to figure out what words mean, it can help us to spell correctly, and it can help us to decode new, interesting, and tricky words as readers. So let's give it a try. All right, on your paper, the first word that I want you to try is bedtime. Bedtime. It was Parker and Cody's bedtime as soon as the movie ended. Bedtime. If you need to pause the video to help yourself get some time to write it, go ahead and do that. Okay, next word I want you to write on your page is grapevine. Did you know grapes grow on a grapevine? Grapevine. Pause the video if you need more time. Think about what you hear. How many syllables can you hear? How many vowel sounds are in each syllable? What chunks do you know? All right, last one, number 3. I want you to write unlike. Unlike. Unlike my sister, I enjoy going on long runs. Unlike. I know un is a prefix or a chunk that has a meaning. And like is a base word or a root word. So if you unlike and put them together, what does that mean? That's right, you don't like or not like. Awesome. Pause the video if you need more time. All right, here's a review. Make sure you wrote number 1, bedtime. Number 2, grapevine. Number 3, unlike. Make sure you use the chunks you know, the patterns you know. Whisper it to yourself so you can hear it. As soon as you write it, check it with your eyes because your brain is so smart and you've read these words before. A lot of times your brain will go, oh, that doesn't quite look right. It'll give you some clues. Okay, let's check it now. Do your words look like this? Now let's scoop the syllables that you heard in each word. Bedtime. Bedtime. Now I want you to try scooping the syllables in grapevine. Be careful. Where does that E go? Grapevine. Grapevine. That E is in fact a typical vowel consonant E syllable. That E is making the A say its name and doesn't say anything itself. How about this one? Vine. Vine. That's right. This is a vowel consonant E syllable as well. These are two syllables and both are vowel consonant E words. Now try to scoop unlike. Unlike. Nice work. You got it, didn't you? What type of syllable is un? Mark it. That's right, it's closed. What is the U saying? U up, short U. What type of syllable is this one? Mark it up. Well, I. E is making the I say its name. So that's a typical vowel consonant E, and the I is saying long I. Nicely done, super spellers. All right, we have a couple more activities to go. Hang in there. Okay, using the tiles that you see on the screen, I know usually we have real tiles to move around. So you could either cut out your own tiles right now from paper and just write every single one of these tiles that you see on a piece of paper, or you can tap it out with me. Here's what we're gonna do. I want you to tap the sounds, put it together, and then spell the word you hear. For example, name. 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 Now, how would you spell it? Think about a vowel consonant E, because that A is a long A. Name. I only used 3 fingers to tap the sounds. But you actually spell it with 4 letters because there's that silent bossy mama E at the end, making the A say its name. Look if I don't put the E at the end. Looks funny, and the A is not saying its name. That E makes sure the A says its name. So we hear 3 sounds, but there's actually 4 letters. Okay, let's try the next one. I want you to tap out hide. My boys like to hide. Hide. I-d. 3 sounds. I-d. Hide. Now pause the video and spell it on the paper in front of you. Which one's correct? That's right, the top one. This is hid. We need that bossy mama E to make that I say its name. Way to go. You tapped 3 sounds, I-d, but it's 4 letters, so that I is long. Okay, last one. Dare. I dare you to try and get a fresh cookie off the stove. Dare. Tap it. D-A-R. Dare. D-A-R. Dare. D-A-R. Ooh, that one's a little bit tricky. D-A-R. How'd you spell it? Which one looks right to your eyes? Dar. A apple, or air, air. Good. Nicely done. Nicely done. Way to go. Okay, we have 2 more activities for today. Second to last, I want you on your own to mark up these words, and then you can check them with mine. I want you to write these words, try and read them, and then write them down. First, I want you to write explode. Then I want you to write 100. The science experiment is going to explode. I'm pretty sure I saw 100 birds fly over my house this morning. Okay, pause the video now and mark these up. Then come right back to check them with me. All right, super speller, what do you have? Explode. Now let's mark up the syllables. What's this? That's right, it's closed. It's a closed syllable. The E is short, saying eh, and it's closed off from the rest of the word with the consonant here. How about this one? O. The O is saying its name, and there's an E at the end who's not saying anything, so it must be a vowel consonant E. Way to go. All right, how about this one? U, up, It's a short vowel, and it's closed off by two consonants, so it's definitely a closed syllable. How about dread? Ooh, DR is a glued sound. It's a blend. DR are really good buddies. They still say each their own sound, D and They're just really good buddies. Drrr. So that's a glued sound blend. What's the E saying? It's a short E. So that short E is closed off by both of these consonants. That's right. That's also a closed vowel. Two-syllable words can be made up of closed syllables and vowel consonant E syllables, just like these two you did today. All right, last activity of the day. I'm going to read a sentence to you, and then we're going to mark it up together. Here we go. Your sentence is, the umpire said to postpone the game. So I want you to write this whole sentence down. The umpire said to postpone the game. The umpire said to postpone the game. All right, writers and readers, I want you to circle our trick words. The, said, to, and the. So when we take those trick words out, we're left with two-syllable words. I want you to mark up the two-syllable words that are left. So here's what you should have left. Umpire, postpone, and game. Umpire, postpone, and game. Mark up the two-syllable words and the one-syllable word you have left. Pause the video now to give yourself a minute. All right, what do you have? Umpire. That's right, closed, short U, I, long I, vowel consonant E syllable. What do you have for postpone? O, long O. So that's a closed as well because that ST is a glued sound blend. So consonant, long O consonant. It's closed by two consonant sounds. Pone. How do you mark up pone? Long O. Oops, I forgot to cross off the E. The E's not saying anything, just like in postpone. It's a vowel consonant E with the E not saying anything. Last one. Game. That A is saying its name. Game. It's a one-syllable word. It's a vowel consonant E. The E is not saying anything. It's not a gamey. It's just a game. All right, Mavs, have you been working on your trick words of the week. Have you been practicing those trick words? Together, let's hear it. How do you spell together? Together. Together. Place. How do you spell place? Place. Place. All right, last one. Do it with me. Right, like your right hand. Right. Right. Way to go, Mabs. You are rocking it this week. One more FUNdations lesson to go this week. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.